Yo, listen up, because what just went down in college football is absolute fire. If you thought jersey numbers were just numbers, think again. This isn't just some casual trash talk. No, it all started when Cam Skattebo threw some words about the number 12 jersey. Yes, the one that belongs to none other than Shedeur Sanders. And let me tell you, Shedeur didn't take it lightly. For Shedeur, number 12 isn't just a number. It represents leadership. It represents legacy. It represents everything he's built both on and off the field. When Skattebo's comments surfaced, people reacted immediately. Some saying it was harmless locker room banter, others seeing a tone that was, let's say, questionable. And just like that, the internet exploded. Clips went viral, debates sparked, and fans instantly picked sides. But here's where it gets interesting. Shedeur, unlike some athletes who might go straight to social media for a clapback, stayed strategic, poised, calm. That's the kind of energy you cultivate when your father is Deion Sanders. Every word is calculated, every move scrutinized, and Shedeur, he knows exactly how to respond when the spotlight is on. When he finally spoke, it wasn't about throwing shade or stirring drama. No, his message was clear. Respect. Respect for the game, respect for the jersey, respect for his own legacy. Because the number 12 isn't just a number, it's a statement. And in football, statements like that carry weight. Fans were split immediately. Some defended Cam, claiming it's all part of football culture, a little intensity, a little rivalry. But others sided with Shedeur, arguing that lines were crossed, and when words carry racial undertones, accountability isn't optional. This isn't just about locker room heat anymore. It's a conversation about respect, legacy, and the role of black quarterbacks in college football history. Let's break it down further. Cam Skattebo's remarks came during a casual comment, but in today's world, casual doesn't exist. Everything is online, everything is dissected, and when your opponent touches a part of your identity, even indirectly, you can't just shrug it off. You respond. But how? Shedeur's response? Discipline, poise, leadership. He didn't post a viral Instagram rant. He didn't reply with a fiery tweet. Instead, he let his performance speak. Because on the field, actions will always outweigh words. And let's be honest, that's the hallmark of elite athletes. Meanwhile, the controversy went international. Sports analysts debated intent. Pundits questioned whether Skattebo's comment was purely competitive or if there were undertones that needed accountability. And social media? Fans became amateur detectives overnight, dissecting every clip, replay, and highlight reel. The conversation exploded beyond football. It became about culture, legacy, and public perception. And here's the kicker. Shedeur's measured response isn't just about maturity, it's about strategy. In the era of NIL, viral moments, and social media scrutiny, every word you speak shapes your brand. He knew that overreacting could cost him credibility, endorsements, and respect, so he handled it like a pro, calm, focused, and unshakable. Now, Cam's supporters argue, hey, it's just football. Trash talk is part of the game. But here's the counter. Respect isn't optional. You can't just dismiss it as just banter when it crosses certain lines. And in modern football, leadership isn't just about passing yards or touchdowns. It's about accountability, integrity, and composure under pressure. Shedeur's approach sends a clear message. Discipline beats drama. Poise beats provocation. And leadership, true leadership, that's how you fire back without firing off. Off the field, teammates describe him as laser-focused. Coaches praise his unflappable demeanor. Critics, they notice his maturity. And in a controversy like this, that kind of calm, measured response resonates louder than any fiery rant ever could. The number 12 jersey suddenly becomes more than a symbol of stats or skill. It represents character. It represents how you carry yourself when the pressure is at its peak. And in this instance, Shedeur Sanders passed the test with flying colors. Let's talk consequences. This isn't just a momentary clash. College football players remember. They carry these experiences into games, practices, and rivalries. When Shedeur and Cam inevitably cross paths again, the tension will be there. Not just because of the game alone, but because legacies, pride, and respect are on the line. Shedeur didn't just protect a jersey number, he protected his identity, his legacy, and his narrative. And in doing so, he reminded the world that discipline and focus are more powerful than loud words. Here's what fans are saying. Some argue that Cam's comment was harmless and competitive. Others say Shedeur's response sets a benchmark for accountability. And you know what? Both sides are partially right. But in the court of public opinion, actions always outweigh words. And on that scale, Shedeur wins, hands down. This incident also highlights a bigger conversation in college football today: the scrutiny players face, the cultural implications of seemingly small actions, and the responsibility of athletes as role models. Every statement is amplified, every moment analyzed, and every response becomes a lesson in leadership. Shedeur's handling of the situation isn't just smart, it's textbook. In a world where social media can make or break reputations overnight, he chose the high road. He let performance and integrity dictate the narrative.
Meanwhile, Cam Skattebo's supporters continue to argue intent. They say it's all part of the game. But for Shedeur, intent doesn't erase impact. Words matter, respect matters, and history remembers how you respond under pressure. The final takeaway? Leadership isn't about reacting impulsively. It's about measuring, calculating, and responding with purpose. And Shedeur Sanders has just shown the world exactly what that looks like. So here's the real question. Was Cam's comment just competitive banter, or did it cross the line? Did Shedeur handle it perfectly, or was there another move he could have made? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget, subscribe, because stories like this aren't just games, they're cultural moments, and we're gonna break down every single one. Remember this: in football, legacy is more than touchdowns and yards. Legacy is about composure, respect, and how you handle challenges both on and off the field. And if you're watching college football this season, watch the number 12 jersey, because every time Shedeur steps on that field, it's not just a game, it's a statement. Shedeur Sanders fires back, but not with anger, not with noise, with poise, focus, and class. And that's why this story isn't just trending, it's a masterclass in leadership, accountability, and strategy. So, what do you think? Was Shedeur's response perfect? Should Cam have apologized? Or is this just another moment in the high-stakes world of college football drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you want more high-energy breakdowns. Subscribe for every viral sports moment, because we're just